Hello my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie. I always enjoy Chinese cuisine, but I rarely go to restaurants. I prefer making my favorite dishes at home for a couple reasons. I find their food has a high sodium content, and that's not healthy. Plus, without going into details, I'm in charge of what goes in it. Here's an amazing recipe I like to make often. In today's episode, I'll show you how to make my General Tso's chicken. So yummy! This is a beautiful combination of sweet and spiciness. Not too much, just enough to make the dish so delicious. Now with this recipe, you'll be able to enjoy it at home. So my friends, let's get cooking.
First, we'll make the sauce. In a bowl, we'll add orange juice, low-sodium soy sauce, some brown sugar, as well as hoisin sauce. We'll also add rice vinegar, sesame oil, and a little bit of chili oil, which you can view the recipe by clicking on the top right corner of your screen. We'll give a good whisk until the ingredients are well blended before adding a couple tablespoons to the chicken thighs that we cut into half-inch pieces. We'll stir to coat the meat and season with ground sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. We'll stir once again. Oh my, it smells so lovely. And we'll let it marinate for 30 minutes. So, half an hour later, we'll do the next step, which is dredging the chicken pieces very well with cornstarch. This will give such a nice texture on the outside, keeping the chicken juicy inside. What I like to do is to stir the pieces around, dredge again, then stir, and continue until they're well coated. Alright, so let's move on to the stove. In a Dutch oven over medium-high heat, we'll add oil. And when the temperature reaches 385 degrees Fahrenheit, working in batches, we'll carefully add the chicken pieces and fry them for about 5 minutes or until golden brown. Using a spider strainer, we'll remove them from the pot and transfer to a plate lined with paper towels to absorb any excess oil. We'll let them sit there while frying the others. When this step is done, we'll finish the sauce. In a large saucepan or wok, over medium heat, we'll add oil. And when it gets hot, we'll add green onions and 3 old dried red chilies. We'll toss them around or stir and saute for 1 minute. If you're using fresh chilies instead, cook for only 30 seconds. Alright? To this, we'll add minced ginger and pressed garlic, then saute them quickly for 30 seconds. Next, we'll pour in the sauce, scraping what's left in the bowl, and stir well before adding the chicken broth mixed with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. We'll stir until the sauce thickens, which should take less than a minute. So when the consistency of the sauce looks like this, we'll add our fried chicken pieces. We'll stir them until they're well coated and just heat it through. Don't leave them too long, otherwise they'll lose their crispiness. When they're finally well coated, we'll serve them immediately over white rice and garnish with green onions. And my friends, this is our General Tso's chicken. Crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, this dish is so delicious. It's both sweet and a little bit spicy to keep things interesting. It's quite quick and easy to prepare, making it a great weeknight meal everyone will enjoy. I hope you give it a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts, directions, and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!